Good day, everyone. Today's session is about the other parts of Hawthorne studies and its implications and criticisms on Hawthorne studies. The learning objective of today's session is to understand the other parts of Hawthorne studies and the importance and the implication of Hawthorne studies to improve the efficiency of employees. The session outcome is the students would understood the other parts of Hawthorne studies and the importance and implications of Hawthorne studies to improve the efficiency of employees. The third part of Hawthorne study is the mass interviewing program. The aim of this experiment is to know the attitude and morale of the workers towards the company. Workers were interviewed to talk about their personal problems. The finding of the mass interviewing program is employees' complaints often indicated a personal difficulty rather than difficulty in the immediate environment. The study further suggested that a good supervisor is one of the fundamental factors leading to efficient production. The fourth part of Hawthorne's study is the bank wiring observation room. The purpose of the study is to discover what the social organization is and how it operates. In this experiment, 14 operators were assigned to a separate room where they wired banks and did repetitive manual work. The observer played the role of a disinterested but aloof spectator. He strictly followed the rule, did not try to prove his authority or argue, and finally did not violate the confidence of the employees. The observer remained within the group for more than 6 months, noting the formal organization of the supervisor and the employees, the informal grouping of the men, and the interrelatedness between the two types of organization. The findings are: the observer noted that the wage incentive system did not motivate the workers as much as it was thought to be. There was no relationship between measured aptitude for the work and productivity. The workers were keen to keep the rate of production constant because of the apprehension of being retrenched. The worker's position in his group seemed more important to him. Interpersonal relationship was more important than the wage incentive plan. The fifth experiment or the fifth part of the Hawthorne study is the personnel counseling, which had a twofold purpose. First one is to find out the problems of the workers and to know their attitude towards their work and their supervisor. Second purpose is to improve the method of communication within the company, and the program has led to the improvement in the following fields. They are the personnel adjustment, supervisor-employee relationship, and employee management relation. The implications of Hawthorne studies are: first, the study revealed physical changes may accidentally have some favorable effect upon social behavior. Second, this type of studies are rarely performed in industries. And the third implication is the study identified that the response is a result of specific change, employees' attitude, and the social situation. The shortcomings are the criticisms on this Hawthorne studies are: the experiments have been widely criticized by some behavioral scientists because of lack of scientific objectivity used in arriving at various conclusions. Some of the critics feel that there was bias and preconception on the part of the Harvard researchers. The Hawthorne plant was not a typical plant because it was an unpleasant place to work. Therefore, the results could not be valid for others. And the salary was not much important to women's when compared to men. Experiments were conducted under controlled situation. This finding will not work in real settings. And fourth, workers were aware of experiment and they improved performance only during experiment. In spite of the important significance of the findings of the Hawthorne studies, some researchers point out a few limitations of these studies. Importance of supervisor come out because of the touchy attitude of the women employees involved in the relay assembly test room and bank wiring observation room with other male group. To summarize this session, Hawthorne studies recognize the influence of social and psychological factors on work behavior.